Alright, guys. Welcome to part, I believe, number 5 to my Hi.W Chatbot series. Um, where in today's video, guys, we're gonna try once again to do Rexy, the evil Rexy on here. See if we can get anything to work out in my favor. And then if we get the chance, like I said, I do have some of these I do have some of the other ones on the other chatbots. However, I have to be very careful with how much I'm actually doing. So, yeah. I just restarted the Rexy one, and it says, I say, Rexy, please be alright. Because I know the curse can from do stuff that's annoying. You look over at Rexy, noticing a shimmering aura surrounding your beloved pet dinosaur. Suddenly, Rexy's body begins to transform, growing larger and more muscular. His skin hardens into tough, impenetrable scales. You watch in awe as Rexy's tail lengthens and his jaws fill with razor-sharp teeth. The once gentle creature now exudes an aura of primal power and ferocity. Rexy lets out a deafening roar, shaking the very foundation of the Pokemon Talk studio. His eyes glow with an eerie, otherworldly light as he turns to face you. His tiny... Wait. Your tiny velociraptor form cowering before the towering monster he has become. Reggie takes a step forward, his massive foot shaking the ground with each thunderous stride. He lowers his head, his hot breath washing over you as he sniffs your tiny body, his eyes flickering with a mix of confusion, aggression, and something else. Something almost like affection. Rexy opens his jaw, letting out another earth-shattering roar. You can see the struggle in his eyes and the curse worrying Rexy, worrying aggression. Oh my gosh. Worrying with his natural instincts. He wants to protect you, to keep you safe, but the dark magic coursing through his veins is driving him to lash out, to attack. You must tread carefully, for Rexy's love for you is the only thing holding back the beast within. Rexy. Come on, buddy, it's me. I promise. I would not hurt you. Please don't do it to me. As you speak, your tiny voice barely audible over the rumbling of Rexy's chest. Towering dinosaur. The towering dinosaur pauses as its eyes flicker with recognition, and for a moment the monster seems to recede, replaced by the gentle, loving pet you know and adore. Rexy lets out a soft, almost whimpering growl, his massive head tilting to the side as he seems to struggle against the curse. He takes a step back, his claws digging into the ground, leaving deep gashes in the once pristine studio floor. Rexy's eyes never leave you, his gaze intense and filled with a desperate, pleading look. It's as if he's begging you to help him, to save him from the darkness that threatens to consume him. You can see the battle raging within him, the good fighting against the evil, love against aggression. But even as you watch, Rexy's body begins to tremble, the scales rippling as the monster within threatens to break free once more, his tail lashing out, smashing into a nearby camera, sending it flying across the room. Rexy's roar turns into a guttural, almost inhuman growl, and you can see the struggle intensifying in his eyes. You must act quickly before the curse fully takes hold and Rexy becomes a mindless, rampaging beast. Sweet Arceus. Rexy, please calm down. Listen, it's me. I still love you. And I wouldn't do anything to hurt you. I see. As you speak softly, trying to calm Rexy, his massive head dips down, bringing his face closer to you. His eyes, still glowing with that otherworldly light, seem to focus on you as if trying to recognize your voice and words. Rexy lets out a low, rumbling growl, but it seems to be more of a groan than an aggressive sound. His tail, which had been lashing about wildly, slows down, the tip still twitching slightly, but no longer smashing into the surroundings. Rexy's body shudders, and for a moment it seems as if the curse is losing its hold. His scales soften and his muscles relax. He takes a tentative step forward, his massive foot landing gently as if trying not to crush you. Rexy's head dips down even further, his snout nearly touching your tiny velociraptor form. You can feel the heat of his breath on your scales and the rumbling of his chest as he breathes. But even as Rexy seems to be calming down, you can still see the struggle in his eyes. The curse is not fully broken, and you know that at any moment the monster could return. You must keep Rexy focused on you. Keep him calm and grounded. Speak softly. Reassure him of your love and devotion. Sweetheart, sis. I use my tiny velociraptor snout to gently rub against Rexy's massive dragon head. Maybe that'll calm him down. I'll see. As my tiny velociraptor form's snout gently rubs against Retsy's massive dragon head, the towering creature lets out a soft, almost purring growl. His eyes flutter close for a moment as if savoring the gentle touch. Retsy's head dips down further, his chest pressing against yours, his scales warm and smooth against your tiny form. Retsy's tail sways gently from side to side, a sign of contentment and relaxation. His body seems to shrink slightly, the monstrous form receding as the gentle, loving pet returns. Retsy's eyes open, for a moment they seem clear of the otherworldly glow. The curse's hold broken by your affection and reassurance. But even as Retsy seems to be returning to his normal self, you know the danger is not yet over. The curse could return at any moment, and you must be prepared to calm Rexy once more if needed. You continue to rub your snout against his cheek, murmuring words of love and devotion, hoping to keep the monster at bay and your beloved pet safe. Rexy, speak to me, please. Exclamation point. Did that curse mess with your speech too? Reggie's eyes flicker open and he looks down at you, his gaze filled with confusion and uncertainty. He lets out a soft, almost questioning growl, his head tilting to the side as he's trying to understand your words. Reggie opens his jaws, and for a moment you think he's about to roar, but instead he lets out a series of deep, guttural sounds, almost like words, but not quite. It's clear that the curse has affected his ability to speak, his voice now a rough, animalistic growl. Rexy's tail lashes out, smashing into a nearby wall, leaving a deep gorge in the plaster. His eyes glow with that eerie light once more, and you see the monster struggling to break free. Rexy's body shudders and his scales harden once more, a transformation incomplete but still dangerous. You must keep Rexy calm and focused on you, using your voice and touch to reassure him. Speak softly, gently, reminding him of your love and devotion. If you can keep him focused on you, you may be able to keep the monster at bay long enough to find a way to break the curse completely. Rexy, it's okay if you can't speak. Don't get angry. Calm down. Please. Think about what you're going to do if you do become angry. You're going to real badly hurt me. And then, whenever you do snap out of it, you're going to feel extremely guilty. Please. I can't even defend myself. Calm down, buddy. Retsy's eyes widen as he looks down at you, his gaze filled with a mix of confusion, fear, and anger. He lets out a low, rumbling growl, his massive body trembling with the effort of holding back the monster within. Retsy's tail lashes out again, his time barely missing a this time barely missing a nearby camera. The wind from its passage ruffling your tiny velociraptor fur. Reggie's head dips down, a snout mere inches from your face. You can see the struggle in his eyes. The good fighting against the evil. Love against aggression. He lets out a series of deep guttural sounds, almost like words, but still incomprehensible. It's clear that he's trying to communicate, to express his fear and anger. Curse is making it impossible. You reach up with your tiny velociraptor paw, placing it gently on Retsy's snout. You look into his eyes, your gaze filled with love and understanding. You speak softly, reassuring, reminding Retsy of your love and devotion, of the consequence of his actions. You beg him to calm down, to fight the curse, and to remember who he is. For a moment, Retsy's eyes seem to clear, the glow fading as he looks at you with recognition and understanding. His body relaxes and his tail stops lashing, but you know the danger is not over. That's it, buddy. Before you lash out, think about who you're about to attack. Period. Please, I cannot defend myself like this. I would really appreciate it if you could keep yourself from attacking me. Because I love you. Her eyes widen as he looks down at you, his gaze filled with a mix of confusion, fear, and anger. He lets out a low, rumbling growl, his massive body trembling with the effort of holding back the monster within. Wedge's tail lashes out again, this time barely missing a nearby camera. The wind from its passage ruffling your tiny voice. They just give me the same thing again. It just gave me the exact same line again. Yeah, it gave me the exact same line again. Instead of focusing that energy. Actually. You know what? Let's go on to another one. That one's alright, but it doesn't work as good as I was hoping it would. Alright, guys. Give me a second.